and welcome to Cage Your Cat, and today we're playing Minecraft, and I want to talk about what I like to see in the future of the game. In the background, I'm messing around with add-ons in like a world that I like always like 30 add-ons installed on, and Bedrock Edition, like if you can't tell. Oh yeah, there's a Shrek add-on if you haven't noticed. But yeah, today I'm going to be talking about what I would like to see in the future of the game. But yeah, so just ignore the 5 billion add-ons that are installed. The fact that I have like 5 different Terraria add-ons on and stuff. But yeah, anyway, this is what I'd like to see in the future of Minecraft. First thing is, this is probably the biggest thing, so I'm going to say this like right now, and then, explain why I would do this, and then, other things I'm going to suggest would be how that would be effective with this. But I'd like to see the Bedrock and Java Edition be combined, similar to how they combine the consoles and Pocket Edition versions to make the Bedrock Edition. I'd like to see the same thing with Java and Bedrock just to make just normal Minecraft. Well, like version talks, this is the only version that'll be updated. Now, why would they do this? Well, because, back in the day, I used to say the Pocket Edition, the consoles, and the Java were all separate versions. Completely separate versions. There's a problem where they wouldn't update, the consoles wouldn't get updated as often, and Pocket Edition barely even got updated. So then when Microsoft bought out Mojang, they started trying to make all the versions equal to each other in updates. And so Pocket Edition got 4 updates a year trying to catch up to other versions, and console got 2 to catch up with Java, and Java only got 1 just to keep the game fresh. And because of that, it kind of made Java players kind of quit the game because there wasn't enough updates as there was before. But yeah, does that kind of make sense? But yeah, that is kind of why, I want to see the version. So, for the versions which combined, they will probably have more updates more often. So, what I mean is oh yeah, my mic just cut out and I had to restart. Yeah. But what happens if we have more because like I said before, there's now only one team of staff working on Minecraft, which would be good. It's kind of a good thing. So instead of having them working on 2 versions, of 1 version, so updates will come out faster. The only problem the only thing that would be slowing down development would be Minecraft Dungeons and Minecraft Earth. In 1 version, we'll be focusing on that. So now, how would so the one thing I like to see is a change between. Because right now you use Microsoft accounts on Bedrock for servers, for multiplayer and stuff. I want to change that to Minecraft accounts like the Java version has. So these are 2 versions. Combining all Java accounts would work in Bedrock or this new combined game. But yeah, this is honestly what I would want to see though. Would be. But let's just say you bought for every device you bought Bedrock on, you get a free free Minecraft account. So, for example, if you bought it on iOS, you get an account. If you bought it on Switch, you get an account. If you bought it on Xbox, you get an account. If you got it on PS4, you get an account. If you bought it on Android, you get an account. If you bought it on Windows 10, you get an account. So, if you bought it on all those, you have 5 accounts. Yeah. So, I feel like with Minecraft accounts, then, being thing, I could see Minecraft on all virtual copies being free. And so, you just say you buy the account on a different device. You could just go and on your new device, you can download it for free, but you have to pay for the account. But you already have the account, so you just go on there right away. So you don't have to buy Minecraft 5 different times for different devices. If you kind of understand what I mean. The other thing I would kind of like to see. Also, another thing is you can link your Microsoft accounts so you got all your purchases, saves, and stuff from Bedrock on here. This is a new account, but yeah. All your customizations, all that stuff would transfer over. But yeah, that's kind of how I could see this combination happening. So take Java's account system, but you have most of Bedrock's code, and I feel like Bedrock's code is more meant for actual game, and it's more stable. So yeah. Now the next thing is, I feel like Java, the main reason why people play it is because it's on computer, but that's not the reason why I feel like people play it, because not many people play competitively on computers as much. There's a lot of people that play competitively in computers, yes, but there's a lot more mobile players that play Minecraft, to be honest, sale-wise. So, I feel like the reason why there's still people that play, a lot of people playing computer, or want to play a computer after they get on phone and stuff, is because, modding. And I feel like add-ons right now are just aren't the best. Add-ons are a mixture between behavior packs and texture packs that when put together, you can kind of like, it's partially like a mod, but it's not at the best level yet. So like what I mean is this. So, for example, add-ons right now can add new mobs. They can add new blocks. However, the new blocks, here's an example of what some of the problems with the new blocks can't. You can't make them have redstone connectivity. You can't make them require a certain tool to break. Now you can see why it's a problem. You can modify pre-existing stuff that has those features, but then it removes that from the game and completely replaces it. But if you add new stuff, you're very limited. So you can kind of see what I mean right now, if you kind of understand what you mean. It's just very limited. So I can see add-ons right now will affect everything when the update comes out. Will affect everything in your world, like quite literally everything. Like not in the title screen, like settings, that sort of stuff. It won't be able to affect. Marketplace especially wouldn't be able to affect. But I like to see it affect the entire world. I'll talk more about odds in a minute or two. Yeah, I think modding should be a thing, but if you modify your game, the marketplace is like you can't get into the marketplace or something like that. So you wouldn't have a mod that give you free stuff in the marketplace, if you understand what I mean. But yeah. Anyway, so I kind of don't want to see that in the game. But back in the add-ons, I like to see add-ons be more focused on than modding, because modding has a problem with the marketplace, like I just mentioned before. So I want to see mods like Pixelmon, Galacticraft, that sort of style mod that was super big, that had tons of content to the game, be able to work as add-ons. Pixelmon literally adds the entirety of Pokemon to Minecraft. Like you can catch Pokemon, you can battle Pokemon, you can do there's almost all the Pokemon up to Gen 7 are basically in the mod. It even has 3D tech models and stuff for some of the Pokemon. Well, the ones that are so blocky from back in the day, they haven't updated yet. Well, with Galacticraft, there's literally, you can go to space, so it has different dimensions. It's super advanced. It's like going to the dimensions is much more different than normal Minecraft. That's just a portal, which I don't think add-ons can even add dimensions right now. But yeah, you can see what I mean. I want things like Galacticraft and Pixelmon to work with as add-ons, or as behavior packs and texture packs. And I want these things I want add-ons to not be as limiting as they are right now, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's kind of how good I want add-ons to be. And the next thing I'd like to mention is now that Java, Bedrock are combined and they're going to gain more updates and stuff, and that add-ons would be better. I want to see this update as well. This would be just one update I mentioned so far. Is cubic chunk loading. See, if you don't know what chunks are, it's like 16 by 16 by 256, which is the world's 256 is the y-axis, 16 by 16 is the x and z-axis. But that means going up and down is just one chunk. But I'm going for multiple chunks right now. If you see in the background, you can see chunks loading too. But yeah. Anyway, so you can see that. Chunk loading is like kind of like on a flat surface. If a cubic chunk loading is added, that means the world go infinitely up, down, left, right, back and forth. You can go infinite in any of those directions. I mean, quite literally, you could go infinite in any of those directions because of the chunk loading. Now, right now, the world styles right now are Bedrock are infinite, which should be left alone. Old, which definitely needs revamp, and flat, which needs a revamp. On top of maybe adding one more style, large biomes and there's another one on Java which allows you to customize the world almost completely. I want to see all those be added, and the ability to also customize worlds more easily. So what I mean is I want to see Minecraft worlds be more customizable, having a customization option when you make a world on some world scenes. For example, flat, you can choose what materials every layer is made of, and what biomes and structures can spawn, that sort of stuff. For infinite doesn't need anything. Name it the world border, and you can choose the sky border. Won't really be a thing, it'd just be a layer of clouds that you can't go past. The underground border would be bedrock. And the sideboards can either be water or just a border wall. If you know what that means, old worlds right now have a border wall, but console used to have an infinite ocean. So that's kind of how it would be like. So Bedrock can still be in the game in this version. It'll just only appear in old style worlds naturally, or infinite. Yeah. So you'd actually choose the chunk size in the X, Y, and Z axis, how many chunks there would be. So an old style world, so which now we call world border worlds. So it'd be nice. Like you can have a really big world, but there's still a border in it. And so the game can be pretty fun like that. If you understand what I mean, like having like a world border thing would kind of be nice. Having a world border so you can't get lost, but still having a large world that isn't like it's bigger than the old style worlds in Bedrock because those are really small and like you can't even get out of biomes. And even then, and these whole borders you can choose what biomes can spawn in as well, are going to be guaranteed in that world border. And also you can maybe put world border worlds together and also better blending from like world border world, the infinite world, or like maybe a free chunks of just blended train. They'll blend the original world to a new one. Because right now if you go from like old world into infinite world, there's this giant ugly world border thing. Yeah, I like to see that fixed as well. But yeah, those are the three major things we want, like Java Bedrock combining with Minecraft accounts being added, add-ons being better, and cubic chunk loading. That's just like one update. Because Java and Bedrock will be combined, you'd also have all the features from Java and Bedrock being combined together. And that is mainly what I want this update to be. But I'm not done with the video, as you can see by the time. I also want to see all of the education edition, so Minecraft Education Edition is kind of meant for like educating kids and stuff, be added to Bedrock. Because right now, in this combined version, right now like Bedrock right now has a Minecraft Education Edition features, but all it does is just adds chemistry features. There's so many other features like blocks that only like teacher accounts can go through and stuff. So these Minecraft accounts to be combined, added in to Minecraft. You can maybe even make schools have a discount and only have to pay like the amount for our account for like the entire school and teachers and for like 30 kids and stuff. And even though they can link their school accounts to their normal accounts, they have all the customizations and stuff. And then teachers' accounts could exist too, and then this feature could be fully toggleable, have more advanced options because of that. But even then, without it, operators basically have teacher privileges, and members and visitors get, so if you don't know what they are, those are settings in Minecraft, determine what you can do in the world or not. Basically, members like normal survival, a visitor can't do anything basically besides watch stuff, and operator does commands. Can do commands and everything that a member could do. I like to see those features be added, but like teacher commands are for operator, and the other ones are for just members, and visitors are like students. If you understand what Minecraft Education Edition is. Also, so after this major update, I like to see in the future Minecraft Earth mobs be added, items, enemies, and mobs, and all that sort of stuff from Minecraft Dungeons and Minecraft Story Mode Seasons 1 and 2. Yeah, that's what I'd really like to see in the future of Minecraft, is tons of cool stuff added to the game. Mainly in this first update, I want to see Minecraft Education Edition features be added, cubic chunk loading, Minecraft accounts being used instead of Microsoft accounts, Java and Bedrock combining with all the features from Java being added to Bedrock, and better add-ons and stuff. And also world border, old worlds being much more, and worlds having more customization settings. Yeah. I hope you guys like to see what I like to see in Minecraft. This is more technical stuff, not like features I want to see. It's more like technical behind the scenes stuff, if I haven't mentioned that already. But yeah, this is kind of like I want to see in Minecraft for like one big update. And of course there'll be tons of these after that, like I said, like mentioned some ideas. And even then there's probably tons of other things like the underground needs to be updated, because a cave jungle you can do even better, a cave update at some point, like right after or something like that. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Remember to like and subscribe to Catch a Cat on YouTube, and peace.